Animal of the Year, co-written by Donald Cantor and Michael Cantor, illustrated by Michelle Bodorsky. This is a production of Wiggles Press Books, Cambridge, Massachusetts, United States of America.
Welcome to the Happy Farm. Step right this way. Today is a very, very special day. Today we name the Animal of the Year, and we're going to do that right over here. Animals from all over have come to compete. We're quite crowded now, so hurry and grab a seat. The contest will begin in just a short time. The entrance fee is a lemon or a dime. Mutt paid his last lemon and ran to a chair. The seat was high and far, but Mutt didn't care. He was excited to be able to see who the Animal of the Year would be.
Mutt had no talents and he couldn't do tricks. He couldn't even learn to go and fetch sticks. But he wasn't jealous, and so he wanted to see animals perform who were much better than he.
When the contest began, first was a goose. He danced on his toes and drank orange juice. Next was an owl from Ireland named Long. He played himself in a game of ping pong.
Third appeared a tiger named Baby Ruth, who chewed candy bars with only one tooth.
After her came Sherry, a large turquoise loon, who built a rope ladder and climbed to the moon.
Mutt was so excited he was chewing his hat. He would never have left, even to chase a cat.
But just as they introduced the dancing sable, Mutt glanced west and saw smoke coming from the stable. Mutt stared at the smoke, and he also saw fire. Both were scary, going higher and higher. Mutt barked and yipped and yapped to sound an alarm, but no one heard him, not in all of the farm.
Mutt jumped out of his chair and ran to the fire. He ran with super dog speed, with one desire.
He loved the horses, so he vowed with alarm, I will save the horses and keep them from harm. Mutt reached the stable and started to choke. The fire was hot and the air filled with smoke. Despite the danger, he charged into the haze. He staggered and tottered and moved in a daze. Mutt heard two horses. They were neighing with fear. He ran right to their stall, and when he was near, he realized with affright he was far too small to reach the latch on the gate to open the stall. So he leapt for the latch, but missed it twice. Mutt gathered his strength and tried for it thrice. This time he made it, and Mutt opened the stall. He dropped as he did, and he took a bad fall. Mutt rose off the floor. The horses were standing still. He roared like a lion and made noises so shrill that they feared Mutt more than the fire and smoke. So they fled outside without a bite or a poke.
Mutt escaped the burning stable and fell to the ground. He heard nothing at all, not even the slightest sound.
Then he felt strong arms lift him into the air. And then he felt soft hands petting his hair. Then he heard low voices saying his name. Then he heard loud voices praising his name.
Then he heard several shouts shouting his name. Then he heard constant cheers cheering his name. Then he heard what he'd never thought he'd hear.
Mutt was voted Animal of the Year.